The Wholeness Cabinet's actions are a systematic assault on the pillars of our free society. Therefore, the PNP will relentlessly challenge the autocratic trajectory using every constitutional means at our disposal.
Bless up, ABR family and viewers. Welcome back to the channel. It's your girl, Isabel Rose. And in this one, GenSec of the People's National Party, Dayton Campbell, warns the government of autocratic pattern and pledges to challenge them on every constitutional level. As well as Dr. Maurice Guy and Dr. Michael Abrahams calls out the failures of the Ministry of Health under Tufton's watch. Stay tuned for the details at hand. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Also, ABR family and viewers, please go over to Martha's Couponing Foundation. Support the Couponing Foundation. It helps sending barrels to Jamaica for children who are less fortunate. So it's a charity foundation. Please, the link will be in the description as well as in the comment section. Support the movement, get her to 1,000 subscribers and more. So ABR family and viewers, the Badman government continues to slur autocratic, leadership over our country. And one says that they don't need any opposition, while another continues to repeat that we will never surrender Jamaica to the People's National Party. But our GenSec, Dayton Campbell, when afraid of no girl or no guy, responded, and here's what he had to say. They are willing to challenge the Jamaica Labour Party against these constant autocratic threat, a threat to our democracy with the Constitution at all costs. Why don't they just call the election and let us see if we don't need the opposition?
Good day. I am Dr. Dayton Campbell, General Secretary of the People's National Party. I'm issuing a grave warning. Prime Minister Wholeness and his JLP cabinet are accelerating Jamaica's drift towards autocracy. Their recent actions reveal a deliberate, unmistakable pattern. The mask has fully slipped. The JLP leadership's conduct shows dangerous contempt for democracy when their deputy leader vows to never surrender Jamaica, framing the PNP not as legitimate competitors, but as an existential enemy that signals an intent for permanent rule, not democratic governance. And when the Prime Minister himself declares the JLP doesn't need the opposition for accountability, that dismisses Parliament's constitutional role. It rejects checks and balances. It's the language of a leader who believes is beyond scrutiny, a hallmark of authoritarianism. This is a clear and present danger. The Wholeness Cabinet's actions are a systematic assault on the pillars of our free society. Therefore, the PNP will relentlessly challenge the autocratic trajectory using every constitutional means at our disposal. I urge civil society, the media, and every Jamaican who values fairness and accountability. Recognize this threat, stand firm. Jamaica's democracy must be defended. Thank you.
Now in this segment, two doctors takes on Tufton, who is the Minister of Health. And first, I will start with Dr. Michael Abrahams, who said he was sent a tweet and was asked to verify same. And the tweet from Tufton lauding the government and the strides it has made in improving radiology services in the public health sector. The first bit of information that caught Abraham's eyes stated that in 2015 there were 0 MRIs in the public health system, and he said that claim from Tufton disturbed him and it is inaccurate. He then says multiple colleagues at Kingston Public Hospital have confirmed that an MRI machine has been at that institution from before 2015, at least as far back as 2010. One of my colleagues told me they recall an MRI machine being at KPH when they returned to Jamaica in 2014 after studying overseas. What the minister did not tell us is that there has been no MRI service at KPH, the largest multidisciplinary hospital in the government health service, as well as our largest trauma center for many years, dating back to before the COVID-19 pandemic. The cessation of this service happened under his watch. So we have it right there. So a doctor calling him out for the lies that he's spewing on his social media. And as we continue to say, lies will not win this election. We still have some well-thinking Jamaicans. We're going to call them out on them lies and expose them.
The much talked about 23 billion price tag is a projection. Yes, it's by us, it's a projection. But
how could the minister attempt to portray that the Cornwall Regional Hospital project has been anything but a complete disaster for the people of Jamaica, especially those needing health care? But Madam Speaker, Mr. Speaker, we know election is in the air. When for the first time publicly we hear the minister expressing some remorse and being sorry for the debacle at Cornwall Regional Hospital. Mr. Speaker, it is disingenuous of the minister to come here and speak about the 9.4 billion, I use in your word, already spent for fees, construction and equipment without acknowledging that the estimates of expenditure, and I have it right here, Mr. Speaker, this book, prepared and presented by his government and Ministry of Finance had projected the total cost to almost 23 billion. In fact, Mr. Speaker, 21.4, which is in this book, for 25-26. But guess what? The minister decided to tag on another 2.1, as was indicated by him at the opening of the administrative block in April 2025. Here, government touts 23.5 Cornwall Regional Hospital overhaul. These numbers were not created by the opposition. These are your numbers, Minister. And I challenge you to indicate where any member of the opposition speaking on any platform has indicated that the figure is 26 or 27, as you alluded to. For 3 years now, we have watched hundreds of qualified Jamaican teachers walk away from our classrooms, not only from the profession, but from the country. They are being poached by foreign systems that offer them what we refuse to: respect, resource, and a real future. To be clear, Mr. Speaker, this is not a natural phenomenon. It's a policy failure. We have repeatedly asked the government how many teachers have left over the last 5 years. How many classrooms are without specialist teachers? What is the plan? It is clear, Mr. Speaker, there is no plan. Only press releases. And while the government fiddles, schools are left scrambling to import teachers from all over, from Ghana, without cultural orientation, without a clear strategy, a mere few days before the school term. Meanwhile, what is the result? Only 18% of our students are passing 5 or more CSEC subjects, including maths and English. That means 82% are not academically equipped to access quality jobs, tertiary education, or meaningful advancement in life. That is the cost of teacher migration. That is the cost of policy neglect. Indeed, Mr. Speaker, this nation cannot continue to have any more Pembroke Hall high schools, cannot have more students entering high schools unable to read and write, Madam Speaker.
What a shame. ABR family and viewers, I will not stretch out this video any longer. I would love to hear from you in the comment section. Make a reason. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. On the road to 30K and beyond. Help me to get there. Please like up the videos them. Get this video to at least 6,000 likes. Stay tuned for more videos. Stay tuned for more updates. Big up on yourself. Happy Wednesday.
Better living conditions. better political relationships, home and abroad, better stability for Jamaica. Of course, we're coming out to vote for PNP.